Hi, everyone. Today I'm back with another interview, this time with my friend Noah. So, Noah, if you could introduce yourself, where are you from? What do you study? And then what year are you?
Yeah, so I'm Noah. I'm from Kent, so kind of south of London, in a little town called Tunbridge, which everyone always thinks is Tunbridge Wells. It's not Tunbridge Wells.
Okay.
It's spelled differently. But everyone always thinks it's Tunbridge Wells.
Are they close to each other?
They are right next to each other, to be fair. Tunbridge Wells is like the better version of Tunbridge.
Ah,
But anyway, so I'm from Tunbridge, third year at the Uni of Manchester, doing philosophy and religion.
okay, nice. And so, what led you to studying philosophy and religion?
I really enjoyed it at school. It was done really well at my school. Most schools, like RS, RE, whichever one, religious education, is like pretty unpopular. But at my school, it was
Yeah.
like the most done thing. Everybody chose it for GCSEs. A lot of people did it for A levels because the department was just really good.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it at A level. Teachers were great,
Great.
and I wasn't too sure because I kind of liked. I did maths and chemistry as well as RS and English, so I was
Mhm.
like kind of split between kind of going down maths route or like a humanities kind of route. But I went with humanities and I've loved it. It's been really good.
For my American viewers, can you explain what A level and a GSE
Yeah.
is?
So GCSEs you take when you're 16,
Okay.
and you have to do lots and lots of different subjects, but you get a little bit of choice. So you get four choices, and usually one of them is like a humanities, so geography, history, RS, whatever. And a lot of people did RS for that. And then A levels is when you're finishing school at 18, you take them. And usually people do three, but you can do four. And I just happen to do four.
Great. And so, you decided to study at the University of Manchester. What led to that decision?
I liked the course; it looked good. And then I came and visited here with my dad, and it was a really sunny day, and we got a nice curry. And I just thought, you know what, this place is nice. I like it. I knew there was lots of music here because I did a lot of music at school,
Yeah.
and I knew that would be sort of a good situation up here, and like with the football as well because I'm really into that. And then I met some of the lecturers, and they talked about some of the modules, and I really liked the sound of a few of them. So I just thought, yeah,
Yeah.
this would be good, and just went with it.
Nice. How's the weather in Kent compared to Manchester?
Um, Not really as different as I thought. It definitely rains more here,
Yeah, yeah.
but and it gets warmer in Kent. So like if I check the weather app,
Hmm.
often it's way warmer back home, and I know my siblings are sat in the garden sunbathing, and I'm here walking through the rain to get to uni. So it's a little bit different, but it's not actually been that bad.
Yeah, great. And so, going back to your studies, of all the modules that you've taken so far, what's been your favorite?
Um, I've really enjoyed doing the dissertation, but I guess it's not really quite a module.
Well, you can talk about your dissertation also.
I've done that. Yeah, that's been really fun. Just because I've been able to do a lot of independent research and just sort of go whichever way I feel with it. And it's been a whole year thing, so it's been like constantly doing it, and
Yeah.
then it builds up to finally finishing it. Um, but the module that I probably enjoyed the most was one of the ones that I saw when I looked at uni and spoke to all the lecturers, which was called God at the Movies, and it just really interested me because I really like films.
Mhm.
I thought it was a really interesting module, so I chose that in second year because I knew I wanted to do it. I loved it; it was really good fun. Watched loads of different films, some like specifically Christian films, some more mainstream films like The Matrix, and looking at how sort of Christianity is involved within them, and that was really really fun. So I kind of took that a little bit into my dissertation in
Ooh.
terms of I looked at the problem of evil, but also at films and how they sort of connect together.
Okay, nice. Do you have a favorite movie that you watched during the semester?
What for the
For the
God of the
module, you
Movies?
got the movies.
I don't know. We watched what's it called? Silence. We watched Silence.
Oh, the
Um,
Japanese film.
Yeah,
Right?
with the two priests.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With the guy from the new Star Wars films. What's he called?
I don't watch Star Wars. I don't know.
He's the Kylo Ren. I can't remember what his actual the actor's called, but the character Kylo Ren. That one was cool. I watched it for the first time. I watched the first hour, and I kind of gave up on it because I thought I was a bit bored,
Mhm.
and I was kind of watching it whilst making notes on my phone, but then I get distracted by my phone. And then I came back to it and watched it for a second time properly. And if you concentrate, it's a really good film. It's quite moving. It's slow, but
Mhm.
there's sort of this underlying message. That was cool. And then there was one called The Ten Commandments, which was 4 hours long,
4 hours.
which I watched in 3 stints. But I actually came away from it and I thought, you know what, that was actually decent. A very old film, like 60s maybe,
Okay,
maybe even earlier than that. But it was good.
great. And this semester we're in 2 modules together. One's called Paul, Theology, Ethics, and Philosophy. The other one's called Making Sense of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
How have you enjoyed those 2 modules? What have you taken away from them?
Yeah, they've been really fun. I really enjoyed doing them at the same time because they sort of link together
Yeah.
and there's lots of overlap. And sort of really getting into the depths of New Testament study has been really fun. I've not really done it too much across the 3 years in terms of this much in depth into certain parts of each of them. And yeah, I just enjoyed the way they've come together, and now revising for exams for them both. For Paul at the moment, it's been really good getting into the nitty gritty parts of it and sort of getting the richness of the texts and the history of the study of Paul, and all the literature around it has been really enjoyable.
Nice. All right, so you are a 3rd year, and so
Yes.
you are about to graduate and be done. What will you miss most about uni?
I think the community and the people I'm gonna miss a lot. I think the like waking up and going into the kitchen and your mates are just in there and you have a chat, you laugh about something that happened the night before or whatever. I think I'm gonna really miss that aspect of it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll definitely miss studying as well. I was thinking
Really?
the other day,
Okay.
it's very strange because you go through all of school and then you feel like you make this big jump to go to university. But in reality, you're still just studying. It's like just carrying on your studies, just in a little bit more depth in a certain area. So I think it'll be very strange not studying, if that makes sense. And like
Yeah, it'll be.
doing a job.
Yeah, I know.
Will be
It'd be very weird to kind of have your own flexibility, your own schedule, and not have to do assignments and whatnot.
Yeah,
That's certainly going to be really, really weird. All right, and then what is your plan for after you graduate? What are you going to do?
Yeah, so currently the plan is to move back home to Tunbridge, and do some sort of freelance work for BBC Radio Kent, doing reporting on mainly football matches. I should probably brush up on some other sports in case they ask me to, but it'll probably be football matches, which basically just means I get to go to the matches, have to prep beforehand on the 2 teams and the sort of the form they're in and the managers and all that, and some of the players, and then I'll go there. Commentate on the match. Sometimes that's live on the radio. Sometimes that will just be so they can get the clips of the goals to put on the big live show on a Saturday. So hopefully I'll be doing some of that. I've done a little bit of it already and really, really enjoyed it. And then they'll get me trained up on the tech stuff and all that side of it. So I'll hopefully go into that sort of sports journalism avenue and just see where that takes me.
All right. Thank you so much, Noah. It's been an honor having you here. It's been great getting to know you this semester, taking all the classes together. It's been great. So thank you.